Hello everyone. So today I'm going to be doing this really glamorous loose curls or waves if you want to call them hair look. I'm trying out a different mic today, so some of you are thinking, well, she sounds different. That's why, but let me know what you think of it. Anyways, so I just brushed my hair and parted it in two. I'm just tying back my short layers and starting to curl the long layers. You don't have to be neat with these because I'm not even going to keep it on for long. Only for about around 10 seconds. Keep it on, let it go, and tie it, like put it back with a pin, which I'll show you in a minute. The wand I used, I will link in a description below because I know it's the Amika, but I forgot the thickness of it, so I'll link that down below. See, I'm using a pin here just to hold it in place together. This will ensure when you take it out, your curl will actually last because the heat sort of compacts the hair together. I don't know how to say it in words, but anyways, so I'm gonna be doing them in different directions. So you see with this curl now, I did it opposite to the direction I curled the first one. My longest layers have grown so much, I just noticed it in this video. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue this, curling them in different directions, pinning them back as well. I'm using about an inch thick of hair strands. You can change and alter the thickness depending on which look you want to create. So if you want, very, very loose waves, I would suggest using thicker strands. But if you want like tighter, bigger curls, then you would use thinner strands. So I'm going to create a side parting. You want to create a really neat side parting. I think that's really important for this look. I'm using the back of this comb, like this sharp edge. It's really easy to use if you want to create like that really sharp side parting. Once you've done the side parting, you want to clip back half of the hair just to makes it easier to work with. Now I'm going to start with the front section of the hair. With these, you want to go and curl them in a downwards direction, just so the look will flow more together, if that makes sense, and it'll just look neater if you compared to if you do it like in any other direction. You can see while it's still hot, I'm slowly going to lift it and place it together and like clip it back neatly into your hair, into the sort of, you want to mold it into the direction you want the hair to fall. So once again, see the front strands, I'm still going into that same direction, the downwards direction. This is the only part where you can bend the rule and go and create them in the same direction. Now I'm just going to take out the last section of the hair. So I'm starting with the back. Done the back now, I'm going to be doing the front hair. This section is quite important as well, and you want to curl it away from your face. So you want to curl it in a way where the hair, when it falls, it will sort of fall away from your face, not into your face. Also, I'm holding these curls in for a shorter time period, so not really 10 seconds, more about 5 to 7 seconds, just because I don't want them to be too curly. I want them to be quite loose at the front. Okay, so I kept them in for about half an hour to an hour. I just went downstairs, got some food. So I'm going to be taking them out now. Also, I forgot to mention, I did add hairspray like lightly across all of it before I went downstairs. Make sure you take out the bobby pins gently and neatly, just because you don't want to tug your hair too much, because that could cause breakage, and of course that leads to split ends. So take your time with it. Also, straight afterwards, I'm gonna spray with some hairspray just to lock everything into place. Now I'm gonna use this GHD bristle brush. You can use any sort of like bristle brush. I just got this one because it came in a package for me when I went to their training, which is really cool. Anyways, so you want to brush out the curls because you want them to look smoother and of course more loose, because right now they're a bit too tight. Don't overdo it with the brushing. You just want to brush it out lightly, because if you overdo it you can pretty much ruin the curls that you know took your time creating for so long. So yeah, and now you see what I'm doing with my fingers. I'm sort of locking the hair together. Now this step is optional. I'm using this Herbal Essences shine spray just to give my hair a bit of a shine. Now for that neat Hollywood look, shall I say, you want to comb back one side of your hair. See, I'm combing it back and I'm adding hairspray just to lock it in and brushing it out to make it more neater. I'm using my hand as well just to pull everything really back, because you're going to clip it back. So now I'm just going to use the bobby pin just to place everything into place, shall I say. So I want to add more volume at the front, so I'm going to use the comb just to slightly tease it and add some hairspray to it. So now I want to sort of mold the front hair bits into place. So I'm going to use these two crocodile clips to hold the hair at the front to where I want them to hold, if that makes any sense. So I sprayed it, left it on for 5 minutes, and now took it out. So it's got like a slight wave at the front, but it's not too much. So that's the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you next time.